Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to this new series of Global Capital Meets African Real Estate. For those of you who are new to this YouTube channel, I'm Hannah Atiase, the CEO and founder of Ewell's Realty and Consultancy. So here at Ewell's Realty and Consultancy, we have various divisions. We have the Real Estate Investment Advisory Division, Ewell's Homes, which is the development division. We are building 4 beautiful townhomes right now in Adenta and Manfro. And then we have a joint venture division. For those who've inherited land, you don't know what to do with your land, we have a joint venture specialist that could assess the land and essentially match you up with a land developer or somebody who can come in and build and look at sharing in the development. And then we have the hotel investment advisory division as well. And our brokerage division, which we're really known for, is to help people find real estate investment opportunities in Ghana and also in other African countries. So if you want to buy, sell, rent properties, commercial, residential, land, we are here to assist you with that. And existing farmlands as well. So if you're interested in purchasing agricultural lands or you're interested in purchasing an existing farmland, we can assist you with all that as well. All right, so this is all about connecting global capital to African real estate. All right, so every week I'm gonna come on here and we're gonna explore investment opportunities together. We're gonna look at trends and I'll give you insight to be able to help you make informed decisions with the investment opportunities right here in Ghana. So essentially this is key for investors, private equity groups, hotel developers, and just African professionals overseas, diaspora investors who are interested in being a part of this growing real estate market. So this is your opportunity to be a part of that. So Africa is urbanizing faster than almost any region in the world. So we're going to look at cities like Accra. We're going to look at Kumasi as well. We're also going to look at places like Cape Coast, Takoradi. These are all great areas of investment opportunities. All right. So we're also going to be looking at the rapid population growth. There's also the expanding middle class. There's an increasing demand for residential housing as well. Hospitality, especially mid to affordable type motels, hotels, lodges, resorts, that type of thing, mixed use developments as well. So this is going to be very exciting. We're going to look at all these opportunities. For those of you who are global investors, this creates such a powerful opportunity for you to be able to enter the Ghanaian real estate market now. You know, this is the time to purchase. We have a housing deficit of about 2 million units as we speak right now. So this is a great opportunity. Our tourism sector is booming. Before the year of return, we were looking at about 330,000 visitors a year, and that has skyrocketed. Right now, in the last couple of years, it's gone to 1.24 million, and now it's even projected in the 2 million range. A lot of people are visiting Ghana, so there is a demand for accommodation. So for investors, global investors, now is the right time to increase your real estate portfolio to include Ghana as well. So today specifically, let's start with Accra. It is one of West Africa's most stable investment destination. We are politically stable. So let's talk about some of the key factors, right, that investors should know about. So one is political stability. Ghana is widely regarded as one of the most stable investment destinations. It has a stable democracy. We are one of the countries that are listed. We're one of the most peaceful countries in the world. We're in the top peace index, so it's a very peaceful country. There's a lot of diaspora demand. Thousands of diasporans are buying properties here in Ghana, and they're actually returning to invest in properties. You've seen the citizenship just recently, this week, about 150 diasporans received their citizenship from African Americans to those in the Caribbean. They received their citizenship last year, towards the end of last year, November, I believe it was. About 540 people received citizenship. So you can see that there is a demand. A lot of people are wanting to come home. So the tourism and the hospitality growth, as I mentioned earlier, is skyrocketing. We're starting to see global hotel brands, such as even the Marriott. We have the Hilton that's going to be expanding into this market. We have Kempinski here, Movenpick, and many other hotels as well. What is really, there's really a gap for 3-star hotels here. Okay, so that's something to look out for as well. So all these are signals that indicate that there is definitely a long-term growth potential here. All right, so let's talk about some of the barriers. We want to discuss some of the common barriers, right, for international investors. Okay, so despite all the opportunities that I have touched on, many global investors hesitate for various reasons, right? One of it is market information. They don't have access to reliable real estate data. Sometimes it could be difficult for you, if you're overseas, to be able to get the data, because it's not just public data as you would find in other areas. So here at Ewells Realty, we have third-party stakeholders that we work with, and we can ensure that we get you the data that you need. We always do a market analysis for your investment opportunity to give you an idea of what the comparables are, what the market demand is, and that sort of thing. Okay, so we have, we're your trusted partner. We're your trusted local partner. In fact, Ewells Realty and Consultancy is a trusted name. We've won several awards in Ghana and also in the UK as well for being the most trusted real estate brokerage, right? So we work with investors, and we provide you with credible local advisors. So we have a team from legal advisors to valuers, appraisers, to home inspectors. So we work with all these third-party stakeholders to give you as much information, and even with mortgage companies here as well, okay, with credit lending institutions. And I think there's also a lack of regulatory understanding. People think that there is no regulatory framework, but when it comes to land ownership, I encourage foreign investors to seek legal guidance, professional guidance from Ewells Realty, and legal guidance from some of our legal entities. We can assist with development partnerships, etc. And, we help with the transaction process to make that as smooth as possible. So, all these things are available there, but unfortunately, a lot of foreign investors are not aware of this. So we are boots on the ground. We are your local partner that can assist you from start to finish, from consultation all the way to closing. Okay, so essentially, we help bridge the gap, right? We help bridge the gap, and we specialize in helping global investors successfully enter emerging markets, or the African property market. That is what we are here to assist you with. In terms of investment advisory, we identify high potential opportunities, as I mentioned earlier, all the way from residential to commercial to industrial to farmlands to existing farms to hotels to JVs. We have all these high potential opportunities for you. And also deal structuring, which is so key to understand the terrain here. So we help structure partnerships and joint ventures as well, affiliate partnerships, any type of collaborative efforts, we can bring that together. Development partnerships, we certainly connect investors with credible and trusted developers. As I mentioned earlier, if with our joint venture division, for example, if you have land, you don't have the experience, expertise, you may not even live in the country, you've maybe inherited the land, you don't know what to do with it, that is when we come in, we assess it, we make recommendations of what you can put up there. For example, the demand in this area may be 3-bedroom townhouses, or it may be apartments and studios, 1 and 2 beds, or it may be even a boutique style hotel or a resort, or whatever the case is. We come in, we can help with the investment advisory, and then we can actually connect you with trusted developers that could bring that concept or that vision to life. And then market intelligence, we provide insight into trends across Africa, not just Ghana, but across Africa's real estate markets. Ghana, Nigeria, Tanzania, Kenya, South Africa, we can certainly assist in all these areas. So, it's very simple. Our role here at Ewell's Realty is to bridge the gap. We bridge the gap between the global capital and African real estate opportunities. That's what we do. We're here to bridge the gap. We've seen a need for this, and essentially we are here to supply that need. All right, so with each episode, I want to be able to highlight one insight or opportunity. So with this episode today, today's key insight is basically hospitality. Hospitality real estate. It's one of the fastest growing sectors in West Africa, because we're in Ghana, and just Africa as a whole, because there's such a spotlight on the continent. People are wanting to discover various nations within the continent. So it is a critical point for investors who want to be able to come in and see high profitability, but outside of that, to be able to be a part of nation building. Okay, so with tourism and business travel increase, investors are exploring opportunities, right, that I mentioned before: boutique hotels, branded residences like the hotel apartment style developments, mixed use developments with hospitality components. This is your opportunity. We actually have hotels for sale in prime areas in Accra. We have resorts, beachfront resorts, beachfront hotels, or within proximity to the beach, that may need reservation and little tender loving care to get it back up to a place where it is operable. So we have a wide variety of hotel investment opportunities. You want to come in, purchase land, and develop a hotel, we can assist with that. You want to buy a hotel outright and take over in terms of operating, owning that hotel, that's possible. You just want to purchase beachfront land and build your resort hotel, that's possible as well. The bottom line is, this is the opportunity we have today, is to get into the hospitality space. Okay, so we are actively advising investors on this today. So wherever you are in the world and tuning in, this is your time to invest in the hotel. So to investors watching from around the world, the US, Canada, UAE, Asia, Australia, wherever you are, I would say if you are exploring opportunities in the African real estate space, would love to continue the conversation, okay? So please feel free to visit Ewell's Realty and Consultancy to learn more about investment opportunities and advisory services. You can certainly visit our website, www.ewellsconsult.com. Please go to the website and book a consultation via the calendar, and I believe the consultations are now open on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we would be more than happy to assist you with our investment advisory services. And so I want to say, if you found today's discussion very valuable, useful, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more insights on connecting global capital to African real estate. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to having more insights available for you in the coming days. Thank you once again, and Ewell's Realty and Consultancy is a trusted name.